Hey guys, how are you doing? Sending you guys so much love. It's Sanal. I'm on with another positive message to fill your heart and to fill your soul. Please be sure to subscribe and like the video. It would really help me out so much if you did. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and to be on this journey with me. Welcome, 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 welcome to all my new subbies, my new friends, my new beautiful gems. Welcome, beautiful gems, new and old. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Just wanted to come on really, really quickly and just give you this really short, quick, loving message that I've been giving to myself all day. And that is be kind to yourself. We know how to be kind to others. We know how to open the door for people when, when we're going out of a store. We know how to maybe let someone who may be a senior citizen or the word, right? Or elderly or someone who is sick or maybe in a wheelchair or crutches or something like that. We know how to let those people go ahead of us. Even if somebody's passing us and they're walking, we're driving, we know how to say come on, and let the other person go to the other side. And just, even though we may have the right of way in traffic, we know how to do that stuff. But how many of us know what it truly means to, or how to really truly be good to yourself? I've been practicing this as a part of my self-care, and that is to give myself a break, to be good to myself, to be kind to myself, to stop the negative bitching or the negative itching, the negative self-talk, excuse my French, but to stop all of the negative nagging that I do at myself. If I burn, dinner, or if I don't get something done on time, or if I had planned to have my house cleaned a certain way by a certain day or a certain time. You see this behind me? That I had already planned to have done at a certain time, or maybe I slept late, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that, or I intended to be at a friend's house or go to something, and I didn't get a chance to get there because something else, maybe a family or something else I had to do, pop up. And we began this very unhealthy self-talk. Maybe we've made mistakes in the past. I've made mistakes in the past. You have probably, most likely, unless you're perfect like I am, made mistakes in the past, and you have to let those things go and learn to be kind to yourself and forgive yourself and love yourself, because what good does it do to hold on to that stuff, to hold it in your heart? All it does is give you heart burn and high blood pressure and get on your nerves and really stress you out and put you in anxiety if you're constantly living in the past of what mistakes happened. Maybe you dated the wrong person, okay, or and they were abusive, or it was the wrong relationship and they cheated or something like that. Or maybe it was you had a great friendship with someone and the friendship ended. Maybe you had to end it because that person you found out wasn't worthy of your trust or worthy of your love. Maybe you actually made a mistake in your past, in your childhood. Who hasn't made mistakes? And maybe it cost you your job, or it cost you something in your life, school, or you had to start all over. Or maybe you didn't go to school when you wanted to, and you always wanted to get that degree, but you just never did it. Or you didn't go and get your GED and you wanted to do it. For whatever happened in your life, we all carry things that maybe we feel like we should have done better, said better, acted better, reacted better. And at the time, at the moment, we didn't. We acted how we acted. We did what we did. We cursed them out. We told them off. Boo. We acted a fool. We acted a nut. Back in the day, we did what we did. It's okay. Let it go. Free yourself from self-doubt, from carrying on the weight of things that happened in your past, things that were done to you, things that you did, things you did to others, things that were done to you, let it go. Let it go. It's time to let it go. And I'm here to tell you to let it go and to learn to be kind to yourself. The first person that you need to be kind to is you. And if you can't be kind to yourself, if you can't be loving and gentle with yourself, kind with yourself. Some people, some of us, we've had traumas maybe in our past or things that have happened to us. And we know how to put on that brave face, and we know how to put our makeup on, and we know how to go out and be kind to other people. But we don't know how to be kind to ourselves, to talk nicely and loving to ourselves. You know, the conversation that's always going on between your two ears that you're always having with you. Sometimes we are so loving and we're so kind to everybody else. But when it comes to ourselves, it's like, what are the things we use, words that we use when we talk to ourselves or say things to ourselves? Dumb, stupid, oh my gosh, I can't believe you did that. How are we aggressive with ourselves if we cut somebody off in traffic, or we don't stop at the light, or we burn something on the stove at home, or we don't do something right? We fill out a sheet and have to tear it up and start all over again, like, dang it, how could you sit there and do, the stuff that we allow to go on in our head, and the way we allow ourselves to talk to ourselves. We wouldn't allow anybody else to talk to us that way. And we wouldn't talk to anybody else that way. But there are times when we don't encourage ourselves. We don't nurture ourselves. We don't love ourselves the way that we should. And we're actually a little mean and a little abusive to ourselves. Maybe we're replaying the same things that our parents have said to us growing up whenever we made a mistake and we were children. What were the things that mommy said or daddy might have said to us? Sit down with your dumb blank. You know what I mean? We've all heard that. Sit down with your stupid self. You can't do nothing. And then what do we do as adults? We repeat those same things over and over and over again to ourselves. So what I want you to do is to take a journal or to take a blank sheet of paper and just take it and write down the things that you say to yourself. You just take a piece of paper. I'll grab a piece of paper over here. But you just take a piece of paper, okay? Take a piece of paper, no matter what it is, and take a pen and just write down throughout the day. Just make a note, okay, throughout the day of the things that you say to yourself. Are you encouraging? Are you loving? If you don't jot it down on paper, you don't want anybody to see it, write it in your phone. Or just take a mental note of how are you talking to yourself? How are you taking care of yourself? What are the negative or positive things that you are saying to yourself throughout the day? Are you being kind? Are you being loving? Are you being nurturing? If, I had to learn this for myself. If maybe you didn't have a mom growing up and you were raised by other family members or something like that, or if you were raised by a mom, and moms and dads, they get busy, and sometimes they just say things that they don't really mean. We all do that, right? And so we pick up habits, and the things that we learned as children, we often repeat those things and those words to our children if we don't catch it, but we also repeat those things to ourselves. So it's important as adults to take a moment and to realize first, how do you feel about yourself? Write that on a sheet of paper. How do you feel about yourself? How would you describe yourself? Kind, important, intelligent, special, beautiful. That's what I think of you. But more importantly, what do you think of you? And so write those things down and then begin to live out the positive, the loving, the happy, the joyful side of you in the conversations, in the words that you say about yourself and to yourself. All right? And together, we are learning to love ourselves and to be kind to ourselves. You already know I love you. I do. You have an amazing, amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and on Facebook at Sanov. And be sure to go out to sanov.com and to connect with me and sign up for the free newsletter and all of the free resources. I have a checklist, a free resource out there for self-care that you can use to do this exercise today. Know how much I love you. I've got more content. I'm going to try to do Vlogtober. This is going to be fun, a video every day. So I'm going to try to, I'm getting started late, but I'm going to try to do Vlogtober this year at least. Do as many videos as I can. So I look forward to seeing you really, really soon tomorrow in the next video. So in the meantime, know how much I love you and that you are an amazing, beautiful, beautiful gem. All right? See you guys. Bye-bye.